Hello, punters. I just want to dive into a little bit more on a subject I discussed last night about framing betting markets, all right? So to further go on from the example I gave you last night in a market set to 128%, where the horse that we had rated 4 lengths above par at 2.0 in that market to 128%, when it was put back to 100%, became a 2.50 chance because we increased them by 25%, remember. That's why it ended up at 103, 104%. Now, here's the thing, right? This is one of the long-term... I'm going to give you a lot of examples of this, of how this is such a powerful tool once you learn how to do it properly, right? This is the essence of every race, right? Because by the time you frame the market to 100%, you get a picture, right? You can look at a picture and go, that's where the advantage is, right? Or there's no fucking advantage, right? So with that in mind, that's one great advantage to be able to have, to paint a picture. When you learn how to use numbers properly, they look like a picture in your head. You know what I mean? Like, you see it very easily where the advantage is. And that's what I'm trying to break down for you, the step-by-step process. Why 2 lengths is a class level. Why 2 lengths is so important. That relates back to, some of you would have watched that first video about framing betting markets last night and gone, why does he use a par of 8.00? Good question. Okay, let me ask you this. When you're dividing something by 2, is it easier to divide 8 by 2 or 10 by 2? 10 becomes 5, becomes 2.5, becomes 1.25. Not many of you know the next one, right? Too difficult to work with on whole numbers to represent lengths, right? So if I go 8, 4, 2, right? 8 is par, 4 is 2 lengths, 4.0, 2 lengths above par, 2, 4 lengths above par, right? It's easy, it's structured. And then when I said the next 2 levels, 6 lengths above par, 1.8, and 8 lengths above par, 1.6, I watched that back last night, and I said 1 length is half a point or whatever. You know what I mean? That's wrong. 2 to 1.8 is still 2 lengths. So from 2 to 1.9, if you're 1.9, you're 5 lengths above par. If you're 5 lengths above par, you rate 1.9. If you're 6 lengths above par, you rate 1.8. If you're 7 lengths above par, you rate 1.7. If you're 8 lengths above par, you rate 1.6, right? Tightens up after the 2.0. And that's to reflect what happens when a race is so far above par, okay? And this is what I'm getting at now. So you've got 8 horses, right, in a race where the par is 8.00 naturally, across every race, right? And there's 8 horses in it. If they're all rated 8.00 and there's 0 lengths above par, right, that means they have 12.5% each, right? 100% market. We don't have to adjust anything. But what that means is that's a pretty weak race for the tag, right? You'll hear me say in previews, it's a strong race for the tag, or it's a weak race for the tag, or in future, this might become a good form race. Numerous winners might come out of it. The smart people that listen to me go, fuck, the horses that run 1, 2, 3 out of that race, I want to go watch them and work out which one's the black book. It's obviously a fucking strong race, you know? So, you relate that back to par figures. If I go through that example I got, that 5-horse example I gave you last night, right? Rated to 128% of their base par figures, right? 6, 4, 4, 8, and 2 from memory. $6, $4, $4, $8, $2. Rated to 128%. If 8 horses rate naturally to 100% at equal par, which is how the system's set up, and now I've got 5 rating to 125%, 125 to they're worth 25% each, versus a par of 12.5. This is a hidden strong race. They all rate above par. I said that. I said horse 1 is 1 length above par, horses 2 and 3 are 2 lengths above par, 4.0. Horse 4 is fucking par, and horse fucking 5 is 4 lengths above par, 2.0. You know what I mean? I remember what I said last night. Fuck, I've watched the video. I don't forget numbers, right? So, with that in mind, this is a strong race. Okay, what happens when you get a 7-horse race and you've got 3 horses that are 4 lengths above par, right? They're all 2.00. Those 3 add up to 150 right there. Let's say the rest of the horses are, 3 of them are 2 lengths above par, 25% each, 150, 225, and the other one's par. We're a fucking 7-horse race here to 225%. The siren starts going off going, this is going to be a fucking strong form race. Whenever you break that barrier of par, the higher you get above it per horse, 225 divided by 7 is fucking 32.14 or something, versus 25 on the 5 on 125 race that we did as an example yesterday. So once you start to understand the fucking mathematics of it, it becomes a really powerful tool, because you've rated the race, you look there and you go, fuck, hell. I've framed the market to par, right? I've done the race to par, I've added those figures up. It says 225%. So all the things that were 4 lengths above par that I've got rated 2.0, I have to fucking multiply by 2.25. They become 4.5 chances, right? That sounds logical now, where you've got 3 equal favourites at 4.5. Others longer. You know what I mean? You don't have 3 equal favourites at $2. You need to convert that market back to 100%, like I said. So the higher the multiplying factor, the stronger the race. Fucking, that's what the numbers say. That's what's worked for the last 20 years. So this is another advantage of why you need to learn to frame markets, right? It paints a picture for you, but it gives you a fucking long-term advantage. It tells you what you need. So I've gone through, I've done 10 races for the day. In depth, every horse, deep dived, done the form lines, pace scenarios, everything, right? At the end of the day, I look at it and go, fuck, I knew that was going to be a strong race. I knew that was going to be a strong race. That race worked out as I thought. Let's go have a look why. Don't have to spend much time there. Rewatch it, work out if anything happened in the run, you know, each horse individually. Fucking hell, all right, cool. They stay in the Black Book. Or something might get added in that's ran second and split first and third that were Black Book horses. But the other race where you got it wrong, that was a strong par race, you need to go and fucking find out why. You know what I mean? Like, you got it wrong. You don't want the same thing to happen next time. It's a strong race. If you got a strong race wrong, you need to get it fucking right before you go there next time, right? This is why framing markets is important, people. It's not a fucking, oh, I like that horse. It's every considerable angle that you can perceive. You have a base. The horse rates to its par, right? Then after that, you have minor adjustments, pace scenarios, fucking jockey engagements. The horse has the ability. Extenuating circumstances can adjust that ability. You know, and that's the sort of stuff you need to look for when you get after the par. Anyway, that's a little bit more about how you frame a horse market, horse racing market. It's fucking good fun, you know, and it's... I don't fucking like jigsaw puzzles. I don't even like the best 5 jigsaw puzzle each day. But framing betting markets is fucking, it's cool fun, you know, find an advantage and winning. Anyway, we win when you win. See ya.